I won't necessarily say it's a bad thing. I mean, I feel like it's just Luca pretty much staying in his own lane. Honestly, I mean, his job is pretty much just to come there and hoop. Honestly, if you like how KD would say it, but I mean, it's really not, his job. I don't think that's really his interest, like you said, him trying to recruit others, because I feel like he feels like he doesn't need anybody, to help, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he just at the point like, hey, whoever y'all bring in is whoever y'all bring in. He can get the job done depending on the type of talent that he has there. Because I mean, what he had Jalen Bronson last year, he had Tim Hardaway Jr. Even though I think he was hurt last year, so. I mean, the players that he has now, I mean, he's shown that he can pretty much carry them to the playoffs. But I still do feel like they do need another piece, to make that next step into the championship. So he could probably get you to the Western Conference Finals, but I don't think that's. I think that's probably about as far as they can get without another superstar.
The more I think about it, though, it only seems like really two players in the NBA recruit: KD and LeBron. Like honestly, like no one else is really like bringing 3-4 players to one team. You know what I mean? Like the Celtics were like the last group of like all-stars, and I guess you could say superstars, but I mean, none of them were, winning a ton of titles at the time when they joined up. So I don't know if I'd put them in superstar status. So they seemed like they were the last group that put together a team, because I don't think Golden State recruited KD. Like he begged to go there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Boy, you something.
So I'm just saying, like, KD has recruited people. LeBron has recruited people. Like, most of the players in the league really aren't big-time recruiters. So I don't have a problem with this. But I also think that Dallas has told him, like, listen, we're going to put in the work. We are going to get you the guys to win championships. Now, Brunson left, and if they do need another piece to come step in, they can't just go with him and Christian Wood. They do need something. So, if it does come to that, I do think he needs to be willing to recruit, but I don't think the pressure on him is to recruit yet. I think Dallas still has a lot of money sitting there that they can spend. They got, Christian Wood on a good deal. He's not going to kill their cap. So I think Dallas is fine. I think as soon as they do the GMing work, and then if they're still short a piece, then yeah, Luka's got to step in. But I think they're fine as it is.
And that's another thing. I was about to say, I don't think Luka really needs to have any, partake in this anyway, because I feel like Mark Cuban and the owners already do a good job of somewhat recruiting, right, and what I'm saying, bringing in free agencies or whatever they need to do to make sure that the Mavericks are still a top tier team, I should say. So
yeah. I agree. You got to recruit, bro, because you got to get something. You got to get somebody, because when it came down to it this past year, it was you and Bronson. You got to get some more scoring. Christian Woods, remains to be seen. How he looks this season, or when things get tight. Can he be that Jalen Bronson for you? I think, one thing he should have did was recruited Bronson to stay in Dallas. Dallas has never been really a destination for people that, like it has never been like, hey, Dallas is the place to be. Even when Dirk was there, I don't know why, because Mark Cuban, seems like one of the best owners in the game, in sports in general. So it's like, what's the problem? Is it just not an attractive place to live? Is Texas too hot? Like, what is it? Because they have never been like a destination for superstars.
Yeah, but they were also like known for like not like overlooking people. You know what I mean? Like they overlooked their need for Steve Nash. They overlooked their need for Tyson Chandler. Like same way OKC overlooked their need for James Harden. Like they overlook certain key pieces, and so they have, Dallas has definitely had mistakes gymming in the past, but I really do think they're going to get taken care of this year, because jumping on that Christian Wood thing, the first move of the season out of anybody before the finals were even ended, they had already signed Christian Wood. So I mean, they hadn't even. I really do think that Dallas is not done, and I think we're going to see them make moves. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know. Maybe Kyrie. Who knows? Because he's kind of like Jalen Brunson in the way he plays. Also, hey, it's Dallas. You ain't got to get vaccinated. You know what I mean? Like it's a perfect place for Kyrie. So, we'll see who they go for. But I do think they're going to still make a big move. I don't think they're done. But yeah, I'll say if training camp comes and they still haven't made a move, then yeah, I think LUKA needs to be willing to step up and maybe try to recruit by that point.